I can't keep them inside anymore. So I need you guys to help me figure out how much fence I need to buy. Fencing costs $25 per foot. That's expensive. I want to know how much money I need to buy. So this is where I need your help. When I say go, you will think, turn, talk with your partners using your spy voice for 30 seconds and think of what would Miss Sanchez need to know to figure out how much fence she needs to buy. Go.
I think we need to know how many feet of fencing she needs.
For that, we don't need to know how big the yard is, do we? We learned this in second grade. It's called the perimeter. You know, the outside of the yard. Like,
Alright, class, I need you guys to come back together. Can I please have Rosalinda share what she discussed with her group?
My team and I said that for you to find out how much fencing to buy, you need to find out how big the perimeter of your yard is.
That's a great reason. Okay, so today we're going to explore how people figure out how far it is to go around something. You can use this during projects at school or when you're building something like me. If we were to build a real fence like I am, you would use the same problem-solving skills to solve that we're going to talk about today in order to figure out what the perimeter is. So I'm very excited to work with you this week. I want to tell you a little bit about how we will do our work together in our math block. Each day, we will start with a challenging problem that you will get to work to solve. This might be different than the way you are used to participating in math class, but I am really excited to hear all about what you guys know. This part of the lesson is called Explore, and during Explore part of every lesson, you will do your best to tackle the problem I challenge you with. Some days this will be with partners, some days it will be with your whole table. But the most important thing about Explore time is that you explore. This means you are thinking back to the things that you have learned, seen, talked about, and at the same time you're sharing ideas and focusing only on the problem or information about the problem that I give you, and learning to develop your own thoughts with your group. Sometimes you will arrive at the answer quickly and easily, and sometimes this problem will be challenging and you may not know the answer. But remember that the most important part of Explore is that you are exploring. So let's get started with our challenge problem of the day. I'm going to give you a paper with the problem on it, and we'll read it together as a class. You and your shoulder partner, the person sitting next to you or your table, will work the problem together. But first of all, who can remind me what I said was the most important thing to do while working on Explore problem? Please silently raise your hands. Al?
Yeah, to think back, other things that we learned, but only focus on the problems we are working on right now.
Correct. That's great. So while you're working on your problem, I will be walking around and monitoring our class to see which teams are working together well. This means that each group is talking and listening to each other. Both are trying their hardest and respecting each other's thoughts and work, and using kind words and spy voices. When you receive your paper, start reading the problem silently to yourself. When I say 3, you will remain in your seats, and then using your spy voice, you will read the problem with your group and begin. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Go.
Well, the side that's only 1 foot long will cost $25.
So we have to say in our own words what the problem is asking us.
We're looking for the perimeter so that we can find out how much it's going to cost to build the fence. And the side is only going to be, the side that's 1 foot is only going to be $25.
That's going to take forever if we just count by 1. Is there any other way we can do this?
Well, So Doralia says that we should add all the sides. So that's 1 plus 5 plus 4 plus 2 plus 7, and that equals 19.
Okay.
Now what?
Doralia said we should multiply the total by 25.
The total, so 19 times 25, that's a big number.
Whoa. That's a big number to multiply by. Oh my goodness.
Well, Doralia says to break the numbers apart. So 19 would become 10 plus 9, and then we would multiply that times 20 plus 5. And I think for that, we can use the generic rectangle.
Okay. We can also just round 19 to 20 and do 20 by 25, and then take away the extra 25, and we also get 475, maybe? So Doralia thinks that to build a fence around Miss Sanchez's yard, she's going to have to spend $475. And yeah, that's what we figured out. So yeah, I think she's right, right?
I think so. Teacher, we're done.
Alright, hola, hola, Coca-Cola. Remember,
¿Qué te pasa, calabaza?
Alright, good. Alright, so, now we're going to discuss what you found while exploring. I'm going to ask a group to explain how they solved the problem. When I ask you to explain, you should tell me the answer and tell me how you got the answer. I expect the rest of you to sit silently and show your classmates that you're listening to them by tracking or looking at them with your eyes. So, Doralia, can you please share with us what your group said?
She said the answer is 475. So, we first had to figure that out. Okay. We had to figure
Yeah, what we did is we had to figure out how long the outside of the yard was so that we could figure out how much fencing Miss Sanchez needed to buy. And the outside's the perimeter. So we added all of the sides and saw that the perimeter was 19 feet. And the store that Miss Sanchez went to was selling the fences for $25 each foot. So we multiplied 19 by 25.
That's a big number. How did you guys solve it? Because I can't even multiply that in my head.
Well, we broke apart the numbers. We broke apart 19 to 10 and 9, and then we broke apart 25 to 20 and 5. We multiplied 10 times 20 and got 200. We multiplied 10 times 5 and got 50. And then we multiplied 9 times 20, so we got 180. And then 9 times 5, which is 45. And then we added up all of the answers and got 475. So that cost, yeah.
What? Bananas, apples, monkeys?
No, $475.
Okay. So there are usually many ways to solve a problem. I'm going to ask Elle to share. She did it differently. I noticed that when I walked around. So Elle, can you please share how you solved the problem?
Yeah. Well, I did it. The first part is safe. I found the perimeter by adding all. I rounded 19 to 20 to make it easier for me to multiply in 10. Then I multiplied 20 by 5 and got 500. Then I took away 25, which was the extra, and I rounded and got 475. So,
Yeah, that's great. So we found two main ways of finding the distance around something. The distance around outside of a shape is called a perimeter, as Rosalinda said earlier. I'm going to write this on our chart paper so we can remember later. But first, can you guys say perimeter?
Perimeter.
perimeter.
Alright, that's great. So as we saw, there were two ways we found during our
Perimeter.
to find the perimeter. Alright, so when I say banana, think turn talk using your spy voice. Partner A, tell your partner one way you can find the perimeter or the distance around a shape, and then partner B, tell your partner another way. Banana.
You can find the perimeter by adding up all of the sides.
Also, if all of the sides are the same, you can multiply the length of the sides by how many sides you have.
Alright, class, thanks for sharing with your partner. High-five your partner. Now that we've seen that we can find the perimeter a few different ways, I'd like you to try some further problems on your own. There are two problems I'm going to ask you to try. Not all the ways will work every time, but I'm going to ask you to try your best to figure out and how to solve the problem. And then explain to me how to solve the problem and explain it. So when I say go, we will all go back silently to our own desk and work independently. Do I have any questions?